Right now, this is Ticker News Insight.
Hello and welcome back to Ticker News Insight, where we are looking to focus on the best of business with very clever people joining us from right around the world. I'm your host, Mike Loder, and to our latest story. And joining us now is Alex Iceman to discuss everything we need to know about OpenAI's GPT-3 tool, and of course exactly what that is and what it means for all of us moving forward. It's good to see you, Alex. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
No worries at all. So let's start off with this Generative Pre-trained Transformer-3 state-of-the-art language processing model that has been developed by OpenAI. Tell us how it affects the space and what we can expect to see.
The GPT-3 is a really revolutionary tool that is literally compared to a new dot-com boom that we had in the early 2000s. And it's going to create a lot of controversy. It's going to create a lot of new businesses, new lines of startups, and it's definitely the next thing in Silicon Valley that VCs are going to be looking for. It's going to revolutionize a lot of industries.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about what it does for the layman who might be listening in. What exactly is this technology going to be doing to reshape what we see?
Right now, the OpenAI created a tool called ChatGPT, and GPT is a trained model on a lot of data over the internet prior to 2021. They specifically cut it off there, and that tool can generate text and answer questions based on the knowledge it has, and it can answer direct questions which other competitors were not able to do at that scale, at that quality. So you can literally type in a question to write an essay or create a legal contract, or for that matter, create a song, and it's going to start producing that data right there, right in front of you. And it takes seconds to produce that information, and it's so good that it creates a wow effect. At the same time, what makes it revolutionary, you can generate, or the ChatGPT can generate a source code, so it can program. You can ask that tool to write software, and it starts writing it, and the software compiles and runs. This is revolutionary.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've dabbled with a bit of the AI art generation stuff with a few programs, which is amazing to see. What do you think the implications are for us as humans? We're talking about education. How do we know when students are just making use of a product like this, or journalism, articles, like any written piece, stories, novels, anything? What's the line of humanity versus, you did say it was going to reshape how we interact with machines, but where's that line sit, do you think, Alex?
I think, 80% or 90% of the work still has to be done by humans. Right now, this is just a helping tool that's going to help us to speed things up, to open up new boundaries. So if you get stuck on writing an essay, you can ask for ideas, and this thing can unlock and push you forward, give you ideas on how to continue writing certain things. At the same time, we always thought that robots and AI is going to go after blue-collar workers, and then the creative jobs are secure, and we would want to enjoy music, art, and poetry. But it's actually the other way around, and AI proves that it's much easier to replicate poetry and writing and pictures and photographs, and that's where we didn't expect that to happen in the industry. And we also see that this could be a very helping tool to access information, help students to learn more, ask for guidance, and it really gives very good results and puts Google as at risk, because it's a big competition for them.
It's absolutely interesting to think that we could be actually making the education more streamlined, more accurate, more pinpoint, making use of it. So working with it, I guess, rather than against it. But Alex, what do you think 2023 looks to hold for us based on everything we've seen this year with Web3, the crypto space, the digitization that we've seen throughout the pandemic only continuing, and of course, AI pretty much becoming mainstream for a lot of people?
This is a new wave of startups, and it's, as I said, it's a new wave of similar to a dot-com boom. We'll see a lot of startups emerging out of this. We'll see a lot of application of this technology across the industries. With all the support chatbots that we used to have are going to have that technology. You'll be interacting with it, and very soon, it's already starting to happen. All the copywriting and articles writing, we're going to see more and more of it, which will affect the SEO, search engine optimization. All the content creation for social media as well. All that is going to start happening as we speak, and it's already happening. And that 2023 will be the rise of this game, where people will be using OpenAI APIs to build their companies, build startups, and VCs are going to pay close attention to that field.
Absolutely, they will be. And of course, we will as well as it all unfolds. But thank you, Alex, again for joining me on the program to discuss everything digital technology and what we might be looking to next when it comes to artificial intelligence and, of course, how we balance our relationship with it. But I appreciate your time as always.
Thank you, Mike.
All the best. And of course, thank you to all of you for tuning in. I hope you've learned something from my discussion there with Alex Iceman. I'm your host, Mike Loader, and be sure to head to tickernews.co for more. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. Be well.